What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for joining me once again here at the Gold Standard Group YouTube channel. I'm your sponsor, Lucky Rico, and that simply means I'm an independent business partner of Karatbars International. And here's where we're going to talk to you about why it's important to own physical gold, to adopt blockchain technology, and also how to start making money in your sleep with a business that produces residual income. And we use the Karatbars affiliate system. We are wealth builders here at the Gold Standard Group. Shout out to all the wealth builders. Shout out to all the Gold Standard Group members everywhere around the world, no matter where you are. I certainly appreciate you being here. Now, today we're going to go over actually some old news, because in some of my conversations that I'm having with new people that are coming on to Karatbars, that are considering becoming members and also saving in gold and leveraging the Karatbars ecosystem, always feel necessary to go out and do your research. We definitely want you to do that. But we also want you to do that and then come back to us with questions so we can help you with some of the things that you might find out there about Karatbars, about the KBC project. So today we're going to help out some of the new people that may be coming on. You might be on the fence with some of this news, because today I scanned the internet like I always do to find articles and information about Karatbars and what we're doing with the KBC project. And here's what I found. Now, here's a story that I found today, April 13th, on Sunrise Read. I've never heard of this medium, but they have a story on their technology column. German regulator orders KaratGold coin issuer to cease operations. Oh man, this came out on April 10th, 2020, and it's a 4-minute read. So German regulator, wow, cease operations. They're talking about us. The hammer is coming down once more on the Karatbars ecosystem, once more, as the German and South African regulators have taken separate actions over gross sales of a purportedly gold-backed cryptocurrency. So this is a new story, y'all. So if you're researching Karatbars, you're probably going to see this if you're doing some thorough research. Germany's Monetary Supervisory Authority, baFin, disclosed Monday that it had issued a cease and desist order towards KaratBit basis on October 21st for issuing its KaratGold coin without needing licensing within the nation. So basically, I'm not going to read this to you, man, because I really know what this is all about. You can go out. I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video, and I'm also going to send it over to KaratNews media group so they can take a look at it as well. But they're talking about this. This is something that did happen. It's the reason that we have this statement here on the KaratGold coin homepage here at CoinMarketCap. baFin and the FSCA have issued statements on the entities affiliated with this project. Actually, this statement used to be a lot longer and a lot bigger and had a whole bunch of other stuff in it, but they've narrowed it down to this one-liner here. But because of this order by baFin, KaratBit Foundation issues cease and desist order to immediately stop and wind up unauthorized electronic money business. So yeah, that did happen to us. Is one of the reasons the price is low. Is one of the reasons people got scared of Karatbars International. But all of it was predicated on false information, and you got to do your research. You got to also read that KaratBit Foundation has filed a formal objection to the cease and desist order. baFin has temporarily suspended the enforcement of the order until the conclusion of the objection proceedings. So that's what's going on with baFin. So there's no new information on baFin. You can even go out and search Karatbars in the search menu here, Karatbars, and we're on the baFin website, and there's just no new search results when it comes to the company Karatbars International. So folks, that we've been dealing with groups of people that just do not support our project and are doing anything possible to derail it. We saw recently that the carat gold price started to go up right here. So in my own, this is just my opinion, my own theory is that whenever our price starts to move and people start to believe in our project, these people start to go to work. So you may see more things like this come out. People are just trying to regurgitate bits of information to make you fearful of Karatbars International. And I'm here to tell you that there's nothing to be scared of. Because what this company right now is doing is building something that has never been built before. Yeah, we are the first at doing some of the things that we're doing. And if you want real information and real news about Karatbars International, you can go over to KaratNews.com. That's the news source that you can trust. And they have a story over here today that I want to remind you that we have products that are making differences in the world, especially what we're doing with blockchain technology. And you know, we talk about blockchain over here at the Gold Standard Group because it's important. It's an important evolution of our online capabilities. Now we're using the blockchain and we're adding the oldest form of money, which is gold. I'm not going to say the oldest, but one of the oldest, one of the most stable currencies out there, gold bullion, and we're pairing it with blockchain and doing many things in the blockchain space. So Karatbars International came out with this story because China intends to test digital prototype based on blockchain technology in the near future, which can be used to protect intellectual property, such as patents, from theft. A newly developed blockchain platform is designed to protect Chinese innovation from theft. Often it's impossible to see who the originator of an invention is. Patents are filed too late or not at all. In addition, patent law is not uniformly regulated globally. And this is what blockchain is going to fix, because the problem can be solved with a blockchain. A cryptographic security of distributed ledger technology always includes a timestamp. So when you upload information, when you produce something, or when you create something, you can upload it to a blockchain and it has a timestamp that can't be changed because blockchains are immutable. So it gets better and better, folks. I just wanted you to know that there are real stories about what this company is doing out here on Karat News, because I like to apply much of the technology that we're seeing happen right now to other industries. If you want to know how I choose which blockchain projects that I like, well, I'm going to be talking about all of that type of stuff over at my Patreon community. You've heard me talk about it. I'm over here at Patreon. We're going to be exploring other wealth building tools and ideas outside of Karatbars. But the great thing about what we're doing at Patreon is that we're still leveraging Karatbars and the gold in our community. Now, the cool thing about Patreon is that you can see how many people are subscribed to the community and how much the community is generating in subscription fees. It's nothing that I can hide from you because Patreon publishes the information. All right, so you heard me talk about goals and milestones and all these different numbers and places that we want to reach with our monetary levels. Well, you'll be able to follow it. It's nothing that I'm going to be able to hide from you. So I just wanted you to know that. And we have another new member. Thank you so much for the new member. I've got to go back and see who that is and send a welcome and thank you. But we are building this community over here. We're going to be exploring so many things that you might find interesting. Now, let's look at the total cryptocurrency market, because right now I can see cryptocurrencies at 189 billion in total market capitalization. And this is the entire crypto market together, including Bitcoin and altcoins. I'm using the weekly chart today. We're looking at a more long-term snapshot because I do have an exercise I want to go through with you. So right now we are retracing back to, I believe, a prior level of support with this red box. If you understand and have heard me explain why this red box is here in previous videos, I did explain that this is a volatile area that we've experienced in crypto just based on history. And the top of this box had proven to be some support just through historic lines. And this bottom area of the box historically had been places where the crypto market bottomed out. And, you know, everything in between, again, is where we've seen a lot of volatility. So I wanted to go through this exercise because we joined, my wife and I, Karatbars back in March 2018. And I've put on my charts the approximate time when I joined. And when let's see, March, let's go back to March 12, around that time, in this candle, we got the total crypto market at about 300, 400 billion. So we joined right around in these couple of days, these couple of weeks here, 300, 400 billion in the crypto market. And we've experienced these ups and down, all the way down to these bottoms. Everything travel up and down. Nothing goes in a straight line. It's just, for me, this is how I measure my success or measure my progress. I like to look where I started and look where we are now. So as far as total cryptocurrency market capitalization, we are lower than where we started. I made much of my investments in cryptocurrencies in this ride down here, and ever since. And now I applied the same thought to Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin looked like when I joined Karatbars. And back over here in March, over here, Bitcoin price was somewhere around between 83 and 109,000. And again, we've been on a roller coaster ride, up and down. Nothing goes in a straight line. But currently, it's still lower than it was when I joined Karatbars. So to me, I'm still in a great buying place for cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, because it's still profitable right now for me to buy Bitcoin. Now, I also want to apply this whole concept to gold. You can see for yourself how gold has performed in my portfolio. All right, because I started Karatbars March 9th, 2018, and that's back over here when the gold price was somewhere in the 1,320 range. Gold was in March 5th, 2018, closed at 1,324, right around that area. So me just joining Karatbars here, I've been building my gold reserve on the way down, right? On the way down, and we're riding it back up right now. And I'm enjoying some nice gains in gold bullion, because gold right now is trading currently at 1710. We broke 1700. And I know I made a goof on Friday. I didn't realize the markets would close on Friday because I'm so used to cryptocurrency markets never sleeping. But the gold market was closed on Friday for Good Friday, and I predicted that we were going to break 1,700. Maybe I thought it was on Friday, but now it's Monday and we've broken 1,700 again. So this is why, ladies and gentlemen, we talk to people and we suggest that you own physical gold. We certainly want you to protect yourself and hedge yourself. And the great thing what Karatbars did is just start a simple system that you can start acquiring gold, just like me. Right? I started over 2 years ago, and I've just been faithfully buying at least a gram of gold a month. And that's what we recommend, at least a gram of gold. Me personally, I acquire more than a gram of gold because you can get gold cheap on Karatbit. You can go over to Karatbars. You can trade for gold. You can earn gold using KaratPay. I've gotten paid in gold. So my gold reserve has grown a number of different ways. I'm fully using the ecosystem and the tools to increase my digital portfolio and my physical gold portfolio. And I'm taking this opportunity while we're in a crash or a recession to learn more about the stock market in options trading. I'm doing options trading right now, and I'm trying to catch things as they happen to make a little money in options. I'm not long-term in stocks or anything like that, but I do have a mentor teaching me quick flips in the stock market game, because that's all I'm using the stock market for right now is quick flips on the way down and quick flips on the way up. And I'm using my gold and my cryptocurrency as my long-term stable investments. But if you want to trade stocks, if you want to get involved in a quick flip, then we're going to be talking about some of that stuff over in my Patreon community. I'm also partnering with a trading exchange, a financial technology company called Webull, all right, because they have tools. If you want to get involved in stocks, you want to set yourself up with a Webull account so you can trade stocks, so you can trade options. If you want to do IRAs, I told you my strategy. I'm using the stock market for quick flips, not anything long term. But that's up to you to figure out, because I'm not a financial planner. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just giving you some financial information and showing you financial tools. All right. So you can get your freedom also. So go ahead and register yourself a Webull account, and start trading in stocks if you understand how to uncover some of these opportunities in the stock market. But we are going to be talking about that stuff over in my Patreon community. So make sure you register for Patreon. And we are still building that community. It's going to be a place where we explore other opportunities, where we talk about many different things. It's going to be a launch pad for ideas and thoughts that even you may have. All right. We're going to work together to launch some good things that the world, I think, needs right now. We want to help a lot of people. And that's what we're doing over at Patreon. But if you want to join us in our Karatbars business, if you want to save in gold, if you want to start hedging yourself against all of this economic turmoil, which I highly suggest that you do it today, register a free Karatbars account. Go to my website, goldbackers.com, and that way you'll be able to register a free account. And if you want to make residual income, I'm going to help you do that as well, but it's really up to you. All right. If you want to go to goldbackers.com or goldbackers.info, you can do that right now. Now, if someone else has been talking to you about Karatbars, don't go to my website. I want you to go back to that person who has been pouring into you, planting those seeds in you, getting you prepared for what's happening now. It's only fair that you go register your account with them right now. And look, I'll see all of you and talk to all of you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Gold Standard Group conference call. Please be there. Please invite 2 or 3 people to the call. It's important that we get this information out. Those blue dots that are in your organization, you need to reach back out to those people and get them on our call. All right, everyone, have a great day. We'll talk again tonight. Ever since I was a child, as far as back I can remember, I've always wanted to help people, whether it was create a company or a product or a solution, or maybe even start a movement, something that will benefit humanity forever. I want that to be my legacy. Now look, the goal here is to build a completely crowd-funded and private social assistance program. And the reason I want to do this is because I don't think it's the government's job to take care of everyone, our everyday needs. I think as human beings, as men and women, that should be our job to take care of each other. Now, how are we going to do it, you might ask? Well, one thing that I learned at my YouTube channel is that if you can provide value, people will subscribe to your ideas and they will follow you if you provide value. And I want to do the same thing here at Patreon. Many people ask me, how do I do my videos? What kind of green screen to get? What kind of lights to get? I get so many questions from the YouTube community. Well, we're going to be diving into all of those things, how to trade, other crypto projects that we like. Our Patreon community is going to be a place where you can leverage information and ideas and maybe present your own idea. Because ultimately, ideas are powered by creativity. And that's what's going to drive our community, our creativity. No matter how we address problems or issues, it's a creative solution that always goes in place, especially for unconventional problems. And for my particular problem of wanting to be a philanthropist and make a difference in the world, I think I've come up with a creative solution to help bring that to life through Patreon. Now, the great thing about Patreon is that they have these different tier levels that are built into Patreon, and you can decide what level you want to come in on. Look, at this group, at this community, we have 4 different tier levels. At the $5 tier level, that's a $5 a month subscription fee. You'll be in our community. You'll be able to chat with us, get access to all our information, and just follow us as we grow. Now, at the $15 a month subscription fee, then you'll be able to chat with us, be part of the community, but you'll also be eligible to play games with us, go on missions to earn crypto and gold. Now, at the $30 a month level, you'll be able to play games and also chat with us, be part of our general community, but you'll be also able to pitch ideas if you need help releasing a product, or maybe you want to publish a video through our community. Then at the $30 a month level, I'll be working with those subscribers to help build up your audience. Now, for those people who subscribe at $100 a month, I consider those people board members. Now, as a board member, your job is to be on conference calls every couple weeks. We're going to talk about social initiatives. We're going to talk about who we're going to help, how much we're going to spend. We're going to talk about the budget. We're going to talk about how we're going to move this whole idea and movement forward. We're going to grow this social assistance program into a conglomerate and help as many people as we can. These are the board members at $100 per month. Now, what I have built into our project are certain monetary goals that we have to reach. I'll go over them in a second, but there are several goals that we have to reach until we get to the top. Now, the first one has already been met. I started this Patreon community, I created this video, and now I'm talking to you. Now we're off to the races to meet the rest of our goals. Now you might want to know what I'm going to be doing with the subscription fees that I receive from you. And that's a great question, and I want to achieve transparency here, so I'm going to explain exactly how the money works. Now, if we could earn up to $499 per month, I'm going to take that amount of money and put it into my pocket, and then I'm going to walk away with it. But as soon as we make $500 a month in subscription fees, I'm going to take 10% of that and start a cryptocurrency wallet that I'll be publishing publicly for everyone to see. That cryptocurrency wallet is going to get funded to pay out our prizes and missions and things that I have the community members do. But now if we could cross over $1,500 a month in subscription fees, I'm going to fund the cryptocurrency wallet at 10%, but I'm also going to start a gold wallet, a KaratPay Unival wallet that I'm going to also be funding at 10%. So I'm giving away now 20% of what I'm taking in to give back to you. And now, if we can reach $3,000 in subscription fees per month, not only am I going to fund the crypto wallet at 10% that month, I'm going to fund the gold wallet at 10% that month. I'm also going to take 10% and start a cash pool for our assistance program. Now, the assistance program is simply a program we're going to be voting on different members to help in our community. Say a member comes up short on the rent, needs some help with the rent. Well, we got that now. All right, that money's coming back to our community. So I'm now giving up 30% of what I'm making here at Patreon to have games, give back to you, as well as start our social assistance program. And now, if we can break $10,000 a month in subscription fees, I'm going to up all the percentages to 12% for the crypto pool, 12% for the gold pool, 12% for the cash assistance pool. I'm giving away lots of money here, folks. Now, if we can reach $20,000 a month and up, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise all the pools to 15%. 15 for the crypto pool, 15 for the gold pool, and also 15% is going into the cash assistance pool. And I will have effectively given away 45% of what I'm making here at Patreon to provide you value. And I'm happy with it. I'm cool with taking 55%, taking my wife out to dinner, doing something nice for the kids. But one thing is for sure, I know I'm gonna sleep well at night, knowing that I probably helped somebody and this movement is moving on and helping other people around the world. And if we can pull this thing off, what we will have created is a crowd-funded information and entertainment network, right? This is privatized social assistance. This is for the people, by the people. And I feel that this is the right thing to do because we can't expect government to continue to take care of us. We see what's happening around the world right now, and I believe it's our job as men and women to take care of each other. And I think this idea that I'm attempting to launch here at Patreon is going to be the greatest social experiment ever conducted. Thank you so much, and I'll see you inside the community.